We're ecstatic to talk about U.S. Airways direct service to D.C. That's Reagan National, the downtown airport. And that started on March 25th. And we're excited about it. We hope the community takes advantage of it. That's why it's here. It's important. Originally, it was established for the military to have access to the Pentagon. And we're hopeful that fares will be adjusted to make that more accessible. And we think that's going to happen very soon. But it is a vital link for our military to get to Washington, D.C., and many of our citizens and DoD contractors can take advantage of this direct service. It's an hour-and-a-half flight as opposed to a 3-hour trip through the hub. So we've worked 2 years diligently on getting this service, and acquiring slots at National is a very difficult process. And so this community is very blessed to have it, and we hope that you all take advantage of it, look for it, and utilize it, because right now it is running low load factors. We have to get the load factors up in order to ensure that we keep the service. There is a possibility that if we aren't sustaining the flight, that it will be moved to another community. We don't have any indications of that, but that certainly is a possibility. To be a supporter of this new service, I went online and acquired a ticket 3 weeks in advance. Went up on a Friday morning, stayed over the weekend, and came back on Sunday evening. Visited my daughter who lives in the area, and I did it for $150 round trip. And there's plenty of those in the market. That varies based on the time of week that you go, but on that particular sequence, that time, it was very affordable. That was a round trip, all taxes included, for $150. You need to go see the Washington Monument or the Lincoln Monument, or just go to the Smithsonian Institute if you don't have relatives. But you need to get to Washington, direct Fayetteville, D.C. One of the great benefits to Reagan National is that the metro is literally prior to their parking lot. You can get on the subway, which they call the metro, and you can go anywhere in the city you want to go. It's about 3 stops from downtown. It's very convenient. You can go throughout the metro area and transfer. It's access to the nation's capital is right at your footstep. And when you get downtown, you can walk to National Mall and a variety of the monuments and sites to see. It's a lot to do, and it's easy to get around. One of the things that the customer needs to remember is that Fayetteville is a very convenient airport to fly in and out of. Parking is easy, short-term, long-term is just a step away from the terminal. And going through security is a lot easier at a non-hub airport than a medium hub airport or larger hub airports. So the whole process of getting on the plane and going through the air traffic system is much easier at Fayetteville. So we would encourage you to utilize our convenience, being your hometown airport, and fly Fayetteville. We have service direct to Charlotte. Delta goes to Atlanta, and US Air also has direct service to DC. And we really encourage you all to take advantage of that new service in order to retain it for our community.